Hi everyone, I hope all of you are fine at home. Welcome to English class. In the previous class, we have learnt about values and life skills, explanation of the poem, explanation of the comprehension part. I hope everybody has completed the home task which I told you to complete. And also, in today's session, let us learn about the vocabulary and activity. You all have to complete the activity which is in page number 28. And also, please post your answer pic to your class teacher. Let me share the screen with you. Yes, children, let us complete the exercise in the textbook. Vocabulary. So, before going to vocabulary, let us see what is proverb. Yes, a proverb is nothing but a short, well-known pithy saying stating a general truth or piece or advice. So, here let's see the meaning of these proverbs which they have given in the textbook. A proverb is a short sentence that people often quote which gives some advice or expresses something about life in general. Example, look before you leap. You should always think about the possible results or risk of something before doing it. So, look before you leap, the meaning you all have seen. The meaning of this sentence is you should always think about the possible results or risks of something before doing it. Let's see the proverbs here. Match the following proverbs with their meanings. Proverbs and meanings. Actions speak louder than the words. What is the meaning for this? Yes, you are correct, children. The answer is E. What you do is more important than what you say. Second one. Laughter is the best medicine. Yes, the answer is C. Laughter makes it easy to handle difficult situations. Third one. No man is an island. So, what is the meaning for this sentence for this proverb is? Yes, third one is A. No one can live alone. No one can live alone. So, you can mark in your textbook. Fourth one. Birds of a feather flock together. Yes. What is the answer? Yes, you are right, children. The answer is B. People who are similar spend time together. People who are similar spend time together. So let me move on to the next proverb. Fifth one. Don't count your chickens before they are hatched. So what is the right meaning for this proverb, children? Yes, F is the right meaning. Don't be confident of success till you see the result. Till you see the result. Yes, let's see the sixth proverb. Honesty is the best policy. This is the popular proverb. So, we will be using it every time in our classes, isn't it? So, here, sixth proverb meaning is D. It's always better to tell the truth than to lie. It's always better to tell the truth than to lie. Let's see the activity in the exercise. Yes, children, here the activity you all have to just do it and send it to your class teacher. Since here you all can do this activity, like a suggestion for one of the scenarios could be the student narrates that he or she was looking at the aeroplane flying overhead and so bumps into the wall of the building or slips in the mud on the road. As a result, he or she suffers a sprain in the foot and his or her spectacles also break. This changes his or her habit of looking up and walking, as he or she learns the lesson to be more careful and pay attention to things in front of him or her. Like this, you have to write any scenarios in your homework book and send it to me. Please write it and send it to me. Since you cannot do this video clipping or audio clipping, please write it in your homework book and send it to me. English homework book. Have you ever been so absent-minded in class that you did not hear the teacher call your name? Perhaps then your classmate had to nudge. Nudge is nothing but just rubbing your shoulder to be attentive. You two bring you back to reality and you were embraced for having your head in the air. Work in groups of 4. Discuss 4 situations where each of you had your head in the air. What happened afterwards? Enact the situations in class and complete the given chart. Now you cannot do it in the class, children. Please do this in your textbook. Write it. Situation. What situation it was? It could be any situation, like any scenarios. The student narrates that she or he looking at the aeroplane flying overhead. Like that, any scenarios you can remember and you can write it in the given space. What happened afterwards? So you can write your scenarios in the given space and write it and send to your class teacher. I hope everyone have understood, and please complete the handwriting practice which is there in the textbook. You can write there hard words with meaning. Thank you, children.